This is the training video for learning about the Smart Aligner options. We will be discussing the following items: Laser AGL, Ericsson Air21 Bracket, GoGo Bracket, Dish Adapter, Edge Adapter, Key Point Review. In the smartphone app video, we discussed manually populating the AGL field with a tape drop measurement or a laser measurement. The optional Laser AGL package allows you to connect the True Pulse laser directly to the laser port, take a measurement, and update the AGL field on the tool and the app. You want to make sure that you have the data port set to laser rather than data. This ensures that the tool will be set to the same baud rate as the True Pulse laser. When you are taking a Laser AGL measurement, make sure that the front face of the laser is at the height you want to start the measurement. You can aim the laser at an angle to avoid the tower structure as long as you're hitting a ground surface that is level with the bottom of the tower. The Smart Aligner tool will automatically take the vertical component of the laser measurement. The AGL measurement can be seen in the lower left corner of the tool's second display screen, the lower left corner of the app's alignment screen, and the AGL field in the antenna file. The antenna file will also qualify whether the measurement was performed automatically with the laser, or manually input user. This will also appear in the report. The Laser AGL kit comes with a True Pulse 200 laser and data cable. If you already own a True Pulse laser, you can just order the Laser AGL cable. As discussed in the Universal Mounting Bracket video, the Universal Mounting Bracket is not designed for an antenna with a curved back plane like the Air21. For this antenna, we have produced an optional bracket that attaches to the top of the Air21 antenna. For this antenna, it is used instead of the Universal Mounting Bracket. The Air21 bracket can be stored in the optional accessory bay in the case. To attach the Air21 bracket, first attach its tether to the structure. Then place the bracket over the top of the antenna and open the screw knob so that the lifting ring can be clamped. Once the bracket is seated squarely on the antenna, start screwing the bolt in until the clamping plate is tight. The bracket should be firmly attached to the antenna. The tool can then be mounted to the top of the mounting plate. Please note that you can mount the tool forward, left, or right, but not backwards. The Air21 bracket is similar to the Universal bracket in that the tool will automatically sense what position it is in relative to the antenna. The tool is now used in the exact same way to perform an alignment and verification. Similar to the Air21 antenna, the GoGo network utilizes an antenna with side fins that do not work well with the flexible strap. We have designed a specific GoGo bracket for that antenna, which is to be used instead of the Universal Mounting Bracket. The GoGo bracket can be stored in the optional accessory bay in the case. To attach the GoGo bracket, first attach its tether to the structure. Then place the bracket over the top of the antenna and open the screw knob so that the clamp fits over the vertical fin. Once the bracket is seated squarely on the antenna, start fastening the screw until the bracket is firmly attached to the antenna. The tool can then be mounted to the top of the mounting plate. Please note that you can only mount the tool in the forward position. The tool is now used in the exact same way to perform an alignment and verification. Microwave dishes come in all shapes and sizes. It would be impossible to make one bracket that would address every dish on the market. Since each job usually has a similar dish, we recommend that you fabricate a bar that spans the front face of the dish and then mount the dish adapter on one end. It is important to mount the adapter in such a way that the arrow is pointing in the same direction as the dish so that the tool can properly detect its position relative to the dish. Try to keep the bar as level as possible to keep your tilt reading as accurate as possible. Please ensure that you're properly tethering the bar according to climbing safety regulations. The optional edge adapter can be used if your antenna has an extended radome edge or mounting grooves on the back plane of the antenna and the universal mounting bracket does not span either both edges or grooves. Simply attach the edge adapter to the inside of the channel of the universal mounting bracket as shown. If you have an earlier version of the bracket that does not have this mounting hole, you can either put a 1/4-inch hole with a countersink in the center of the web as shown, or return it to Multiwave for the service to be done free of charge. Key point review. Even if the TruePulse laser is on an angle, the tool will correct the measurement to a vertical distance. When the TruePulse is connected to the tool, make sure that the data port is set to laser rather than data in the tool's menu. For an Ericsson Air21 antenna, the optional Air21 bracket must be used instead of the universal mounting bracket. For GoGo antennas, the optional GoGo bracket must be used instead of the universal mounting bracket. When fabricating a custom dish bracket using the optional dish adapter, it is important to make sure that the arrow on the adapter is facing in the direction of the dish. Only use the edge adapter if the channel of the universal mounting bracket does not span the extended radome edges or grooves.